Welcome to the Purple Party, known as Purple Nerd Channel, home for all those who geek out on all things Prince related. Girl 6 was released on March 19, 1996, peaking at number 15 on the R&B charts, releasing only one single, the title track, Girl 6, which only made it to number 78 on the R&B charts. The album is the soundtrack for the film of the same name. The film was directed and produced by Spike Lee, written by Suzanne Laurie Parks, and stars Teresa Randall as a struggling actress who takes a job as a phone sex operator. The film was released on March 22, 1996, grossing only $5 million against a $12 million budget. Prince and Spike Lee had been friends for several years prior to his involvement with this project. In one of their many conversations, Spike presented Prince with the idea of creating a film around a compilation of his own songs. Prince found this concept intriguing, and a couple years later, Spike presented Prince with the script for the film Girl 6. And after reading the script, Prince gave Spike Lee his blessing and access to his entire music catalog, which on a personal level is a harmonious agreement, but on a business level, technically around this time, Warner Brothers still owned all of Prince's music. This soundtrack is a compilation of previously released Prince songs, as well as some unreleased songs at the time, as well as some Prince rarities, but the compilation also features songs from other artists that record songs that were written and produced by Prince. So let's dial in and explore Girl 6. We open up with She Spoke to Me. This jazzy number about the bewilderment of an attractive woman giving Prince the time of day was an unreleased song at the time of this release. The extended version of this song would be included on 1999's The Vault Old Friends for Sale, which literally doubles the length of this cut of the song. Next is Pink Cashmere. I'm making you a cup of pink cashmere. Before being added to this collection, this beautiful ballad, allegedly written about Anna Fantastic, was only available on the Greatest Hits collection, The Hits, specifically The Hits 1. Next is Count the Days. I count the days. Count the Days is performed by the New Power Generation with Sonny Thompson on lead. It comes from their album Exodus, released in March of 1995. The album Exodus and the single Count the Days were both only released in the UK, making this song hard to find in the late 90s, with the exception of watching the music video for this song on BET. Next is Girls and Boys. Space and joy. This classic Prince song was released on his album Parade, released in March of 1986. He also performs the song in his film Under the Cherry Moon, which Parade is obviously the soundtrack for. The song was also released as a single for Parade with a hilarious music video. Next is Screams of Passion. This song was performed by the Prince group The Family, primarily comprised of members of Prince's other group, The Time, which at this point had broken up. This song was included on their self-titled debut album, released in July of 1985. The song was also released as a single with a music video to promote their debut album. With this album being out of print, for a while, this was a really hard song to track down. Next is Nasty Girl. Nasty Girl is performed by Prince's all-girl group Vanity 6. The song was featured on their self-titled debut album, released in August of 1982. The song was also released as a single with a music video to also promote their debut album. As aside from this film, the song was also featured in the film Beverly Hills Cop during the strip club scene, but was not included on the film's soundtrack. Next is Erotic City. Erotic City, can't you see? Fuck so pretty, you and me. This song is performed by Prince and Sheila E. and was released as the B-side for the single Let's Go Crazy from the album Purple Rain, released in June of 1984. Next is Hot Thing. 21, hot thing. The
looking for big fun.
So this is where we start the Sign of the Times portion of the album, as this song was included on Prince's 1987 album Sign the Times, as well as the next song, the beautiful and classic ballad Adore.
Oh, my heart and mind, I truly adore you.
Followed up by the gospel influence, The Cross. Next is How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore.
How come you don't call me anymore?
A song that definitely shows off Prince's vocal abilities. How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore was originally released as the B-side to the single 1999 from the album of the same name released in October of 1982. Next is Don't Talk to Strangers.
Don't talk to strangers. Don't forget to say your prayers at night. Remember God ain't.
This was another previously unreleased song by Prince, and Prince's version of this song is only available on this collection. The song was recorded in 1992 and meant for the canceled I'll Do Anything soundtrack, which I did a video about, and I have a link to that video at the end of this video. Chaka Khan would re-record the song in 1998 for her MPG Records release Come to My House. She would also release the song as a single with a music video to promote her album. We close out this compilation with Girl 6. The music for this song was written by MPG band member Tommy Barbarella from a pre-existing instrumental that he had recorded. Prince wrote the lyrics for the song and recorded the song with him and Nona Gay on lead. Like Prince's song Bat Dance, which features several samples of dialogue from the film Batman intertwined into the musical mix, Prince does the same technique with this particular song, with several clips of dialogue performed by Teresa Randall from the film. And I gotta say, and I might be completely wrong, but after going through and exploring this album and really listening to it, several times, I came to the conclusion that after someone discovers Prince, which is probably going to be the album Purple Rain. So they listen to Purple Rain and they want to explore more Prince's music. This compilation actually wouldn't be that bad of an idea to follow up with, as it really shows off Prince's variety and his range musically. And if you agree with me, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't, let me know what a good follow-up album to Purple Rain for a new to Prince's music listener should listen to. But anyways, thank you for joining me on this episode. Please like and share this video, and if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow. Down in the description below, you can find all the other places you can find me on social media. And until the next episode, which will be ranking an album that I'm sure they're going to talk a lot about at the Prince celebration, I will attempt to rank each song on that album. And until the next episode, I wish you heaven.